Everyone to our 2023 annual reception. My name is Bridget Sutherland and I'm the CEO of Skyline Education Foundation. Before we commence the evening, I would like to welcome Archie Storer from Mansfield Secondary College to do an acknowledgement of country.
Thank you, Bridget. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners and custodians of the land on which we meet on today. I am on the lands of the Tamarong people. On behalf of Skyline Foundation and everyone else here today, I pay my respects to their elders past, present and future. I'd like to highlight that we are coming together on Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders lands that were never ceded and recognise the strength and resilience of First Nations people. Hi, my name is Archie Storer and I'm a Year 12 student and school captain of Mansfield Secondary College. Those of you who don't know where Mansfield is located, it is located at the base of Mount Buller in the high country in northeast Victoria. I'm a passionate sportsman and enjoy playing many different sports. I play cricket competitively around Victoria as well as playing local AFL and basketball. An aspect I enjoy most about schooling is dealing with challenging situations and using my problem-solving skills in order to overcome the situation. Skyline to me is an extended family and has been there to support me throughout the challenges of Year 12. Such as having a difficult period in my life with being diagnosed with diabetes, Skyline offered me support in so many areas. They were able to help me without the financial issues of buying school books and school excursions as my family focused on my medical bill, but also the school support with tutoring sessions in order to help me catch up on all the schoolwork I missed due to missing class time. My favourite part of Skyline so far has been a chance to meet so many more people that I would not have met if I were not a part of the program, such as meeting lifelong friends such as Joe, Arlo and Zoe, people who I would never have met if it was not for Skyline. After I complete school and graduate, I hope to study physiotherapy at university and also travel the world before university starts. In 5 years' time, I would love to have completed my physiotherapy course and be travelling around Australia, if not the world, with a professional sport team, either as a player or on the team as a physiotherapist for the team. My time through Skyline has been a memorable experience and one I'll forever cherish. Thank you to all who have supported me throughout my journey with Skyline. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Archie. So as many of you will know, Skyline came about from the work of educational psychologist John Cheetham. Through his work, he came to understand the importance of supporting high-ability students who faced challenges that often prevented their successful completion of Year 11 and 12. The Skyline program started in 2006 with 10 students. I'm very proud to say today we support 106 with their VCE journey. All come to us experiencing various circumstances that create many barriers to them successfully completing their VCE. We work with our students to look beyond the now and imagine a different future. So tonight, you will meet several of our class of 2023s who come from all across Victoria. They will speak to you about their time at Skyline and their hopes for the future. These students are supported by a small but dedicated team who've helped the students put together tonight's event. So thank you to Martin, Jigna, Sarah, Nancy, Ash, Karen and Beck, and from our Hatch team, Sally and Azia. I also am quite happy to see lots of ex-Skyline staff who are no longer with us are in the room tonight, so welcome, a very warm welcome to you all. We are here tonight to acknowledge and appreciate our Skyline community, our students, our alumni, our teachers, our partners, our board, our committees, and most importantly, our donors who we couldn't run our programs without. 2022 was a great year for Skyline and we returned to a face-to-face program despite the ongoing complications of COVID. As the education sector continues to see challenges in a post-pandemic environment, Skyline will continue to work with our students and partner schools to ensure our students continue to thrive and shine. Now, I'm very happy to introduce you to our fabulous MCs for tonight, Joe Bonnie-Joes from Westall Secondary College and Bill Ryan from Mount Alexander College, who will take you through tonight's proceedings. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Joe Bondos, and I'm from Westall Secondary College. I live with mom, dad, and my little sister. I love to play basketball, swim, books, and play chess. I was born in India, moved to Australia back in 2017. Wow, 7 years. I went to St. Peter's Primary School, and now I'm in my final year at Westall Secondary College. To me, school is like a home away from. When people ask me what you enjoy most about school, I say the small things. This is because, in hindsight, every day feels same, nothing exciting. But occasionally, there are occasions to look upon. I remember a time in English where we had create a movie trailer, a video, as part of SAC. And me and my friends, we went on school shooting epic scenes and dancing for them and making up sounds, BGM. It was a fabulous time. One achievement from school that I'm very proud of was to become the college captain. This like a dream come true moment for me. Um, I always wanted to help others and make a better for my peers and study for them study and enjoy. And so I'm to say that you're looking at the 2023 college captain. Skyline is like a backbone for me. It helps to create the best variant of myself. Skyline does this by making it possible for me to reach my goals, touch the stars, and set myself the next goal. The vast connections that Skyline has with universities, companies, and other facilities help provide a guidance and knowledge for us Skyliners. The financial support provides a way of hope and makes sure that every one of us has everything we need to prove ourselves to the world, even with my road to becoming the college captain. The different sessions on public speaking, body actions, and the general feedback that I received, the tremendous benefit for me to help me reach goal. My favorite part of Skyline was, is, and will be my friends. I have friends from all around Victoria. The residential program helped me with it a lot. I remember the first residential in Ormond College. Me and my friends, we were playing cards and the whole time we were just laughing. I would laugh, then someone else will laugh, and then the next person, which will cause me to laugh again. It went on and on. The same thing happened this year at Queen's College. Sometimes we might not even know why we're laughing. Let me tell you something from the deepest of my heart. It was a blast, you know, eating together, playing, mucking around in a good way, of course. They have become more than just friends to me. They have become my family. I hope and I know, even if the years go by, that we will continue to talk to each other till we sit on rocking chairs and watch TV. The next year is a small mystery to me, but I know I want to go to uni. I currently have two pathways I would love to go to. One is medicine and the other one is civil engineering. Like I said, I want to help others and do something that will benefit society so that the next generation can live a tad easier. In in 5 years' time, I'll be in my final year in uni, going for my interviews and thinking to myself, another 5 has gone by. Thank you. And now I would like to introduce to you my fabulous other M. Bilha.
Thank you, Joe. What a brilliant speech. Hi, everyone. Thank you again for joining us all today. My name is Bill Ryan. I am currently a Year 12 student at Mount Alexander College, which is based in Flemington. I was initially introduced to Skyline in Year 10, where my teacher explained...
Join the meeting.
I was initially introduced to Skyline in Year 10, where my teacher explained how the program would be incredibly beneficial both financially and community-wise. She couldn't have been more right. What she failed to emphasize was the beautiful lifelong friendships you form here at Skyline and the incredible opportunities that are available, and how all staff, program managers, and fellow students genuinely care for your well-being and your future. For me, Skyline is a second home. Yes, it's corny, but it's the truth. I honestly found such an amazing support system and a loving environment where my ambitions are nurtured to flourish and where my voice does have an impact. My favorite part about Skyline are the connection and networks that are available to us all. As much as I do love the residential programs and the masterclasses, being connected to organizations, programs, and events that I didn't even know existed just shows how much there is out there for us all. For example, a group of Skyline students recently visited Newman College at Melbourne University to take a closer look at what residential life looks like, as well as networking with the students and faculty members there. It was such an incredible experience that enriched us all with an abundance of the knowledge and history, as well as the culture and environment at Newman for any of us considering to reside there in the following years. I believe that one of the crucial things that Skyline offers for its students is showing us that the world really is our oyster and that they're there to guide us along the way. Another way that Skyline has assisted me in aiming high with my career and ambitions is through connecting me with like-minded people. I'm personally really interested in healthcare and helping people within that field of work. Millions of people all around the world face tragic circumstances, and the healthcare system is crucial for their survival and happiness. Personally, my grandfather died of cancer, and I've met countless people with similar stories who explained how healthcare workers have made their last moments with their loved ones as special as it could be. In 5 years' time, I'd like to be working on treating patients with cancer, making their lives not just bearable, but giving them a second chance at life. Skyline is a brilliant place to flourish your dreams, however big and incredible they may be. It's a second home where your future matters, your aspirations, and all your ideas matter. Skyline will be like your fairy godmother, ready to guide you through the last years of high school and afterwards. All you have to do is ask. Thank you. I'd now like to recognize that Skyline is led by an extraordinary board of 9 directors. Each bring invaluable expertise to our organization and give incredibly generously in so many ways. For this, we're all very grateful to them. Our board is chaired by an inspirational man who is dedicated to Skyline. He is a role model to us all. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce to you Stephen Adrian.
Well, thank you very much, Billa. Womanjika, welcome and hello, everybody. I think we've heard already from very inspiring young people who have an awesome life together. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the Skyline's 2023 annual reception. My name is Stephen Adrian, and I'm the chair of the Skyline Education Foundation. I'm here representing the Fairy Godmothers. This is my first annual reception, as I only became chair in October last year. Since then, I've been welcomed with openness and honesty from everyone that I've come across. I truly think I've become part of the Skyline family, the good brother, not the bad one. I must say, it has been a whirlwind though. Skyline grew dramatically in 2021 and 2022, with our intake reaching 80 students for each year. So we have a total of 160, as Bridget mentioned. This was in a time of incredible turmoil for the whole education system and impacted the demand for our help and the way we delivered our programs. In April 2022, we appointed a new CEO and returned to in-person events for the program. The first thing I would say is that I'm very grateful to the directors of the board and the senior management of Skyline who have navigated us through these very turbulent times, and they are delivering an amazing program. We're very thankful to have the leadership of Bridget Sutherland to guide us through, and she's really improved our governance and the delivery of our program. So thank you. I think I'd also like to thank our partners and supporters, without whom none of this would have been possible. I'm truly humbled when I see the impact that we have on young people who face a difficult journey, and this is what drives me to strive for the best Skyline outcomes. I'm sure the same desires drive all of our team, our supporters, our donors, our alumni, our ambassadors, our patrons, and our cohort. Thank you, everybody, for your contribution. As Joe said, let's just reach for the stars and we will get there. To face these challenges, though, the board has been working away, and we've tried to clearly define our purpose and the strategic intents that will underlie that, so that we have a clear focus and can deliver these outcomes for all of our family. Our purpose is to enable high potential students navigating economic and social adversity to flourish in the community. This purpose then builds to 4 strategic intents which our company has for the next 3 to 5 years. The first intent, of course, is to deliver our program and to deliver our core program to empower students in their VCE. Our strategic intent number 2 is to be sustainable. We want to be a sustainable and independent for-purpose organisation, and that underpins a lot of what we do. The third strategic intent is in relation to this Hatch program. We want to develop Hatch into an impactful and sustainable social enterprise, and that's working. It's a long-term program, but we hope that will succeed. Finally, we recognise that we will be able to achieve more in partnership with others. So we want to collaborate with relevant organisations to enhance our student outcomes. The iteration of purpose and intent will guide us for the next years and set us up for the next phase of Skyline growth. It's been a privilege, it's been my privilege to be involved with Skyline, to work with our students, who I find truly awe-inspiring, and to help them overcome their challenges. It gives me hope for the future and a sense of immense pride in them. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Stephen. Now I would like to introduce Nikisha Mangrove from Keysborough Secondary. Thank you, Nikisha.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Nikisha Mangrove, and I'm a Year 12 student studying at Keysborough College, where I'm one of the current campus captains. I feel very privileged to be here as a Skyline student giving a speech to all of you here today. But titles aside, I consider myself to be just a very simple girl who's been lucky enough to have had many opportunities. I'm a proud Filipino who lives in a multi-generational home with my parents, siblings, and grandmother, all of whom have helped shape the mosaic in which I consider myself to be. Another thing about me is that I am a strong believer in fate. Before Keysborough College, I was actually a student somewhere else, and I was really struggling. There were months when I couldn't bring myself to go to school, and I wondered if it was even the best option for me. I considered homeschooling or even holding back another year. But somehow, as fate would have it, I found the courage to move. And it was at this new school that I found not only classmates, but teachers who believed in me and supported me and helped me fall back in love with learning. When the chance of applying to scholarships came around, it was actually my coordinator that nominated me, even though I thought there was no chance that I was suitable. And here I am now. Even though I know that life isn't easy, I'm grateful for all the hardships that I was able to overcome to be where I am today. That is why Skyline to me is a symbol of hope. The hope to grow as a student and as a person, and to explore what is beyond every door. Suddenly with Skyline, I have access to high quality resources, a better education, meaningful friendships, and an abundance of memories. For example, earlier this year, I had the amazing chance to intern at Oxford University Press in the CBD, as Skyline was aware of my profound love for books. My time there was an experience I will never forget, and I know that my resume will thank me too. I'm still not clear on what I want to be or where I want to go, but I do hope that after graduation, I'll be in university studying literature, publishing, teaching, or some combination. Wherever I end up, I know that I will always be thankful to Skyline, and additionally to our donors. Everything we do in Skyline relies on the generosity of kind individuals, families, businesses, trusts, and foundations. In 2022, this generosity grew even larger, more compassionate, and more responsive than ever before. We are hugely grateful to our generous community for making our growing impact possible, and for allowing people like me and all my fellow Skyline students here tonight the chance to reach our potential. Thank you.
Thank you, Nikisha. I'd now like to invite Hai Song from North Geelong Secondary College to share his story.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Hai Song, and I'm a part of the Skyline Class of 2023. I'm a Year 12 student studying at North Geelong Secondary College, and I am really passionate about learning and exploring, not only for the purpose of staying up to date in this ever-changing era of artificial intelligence, but also with the aim of challenging myself and learning from my mistakes along the way. Since I was really young, I've always had a strong interest in engineering. And over the last 1.5 years, Skyline has given me the encouragement to keep growing and doing what I love, and it had meant a lot to me. Before I joined Skyline, I tried my best to work hard, but I always questioned my abilities and doubted if I could ever reach the dreams and goals I had set out to achieve. In fact, I was lacking the courage to actively reach out for support and opportunities. I didn't even plan to apply to join Skyline initially, simply because I thought I wasn't qualified enough, until one of my teachers really convinced me to give it a go. And that's why I'm here today. The one most valuable lessons I learned from my early experiences with Skyline is that no matter what your background is, what struggles you're facing, and how disadvantaged you are, everyone has the same potential to be successful. And we should always strive to chase our dreams while taking every opportunity possible. As I got more involved with Skyline, I started to feel an immense sense of belonging. Skyline isn't just an ordinary scholarship program. It is a community where we look after each other. It is a safe place where we hang out with those we're comfortable with. Just a few weeks ago, totally unexpected, a Skyline alumni mentor I met during the NGV masterclass introduced me to an opportunity to apply for an engineering camp. You know, at Skyline, we don't just make fake friends that we see once every 3 months. The friendship we establish lasts forever, and the connections we build are lifelong. On top of everything I've mentioned so far, Skyline offers academic support through Skyline Hedge, which has really helped me nail all my studies. The benefits from Skyline feel endless. Out of all the amazing experiences, my favorite part of Skyline are the residential programs, as well as the master classes, because those activities are the ones that make Skyline stand out. Unlike other scholarships, we Skyliners get more than just financial support. We get the opportunity to learn essential life skills that schools do not teach and parents often overlook, from intangible ones like teamwork and communication, all the way to more practical ones like stress management and job interviewing tips. From my perspective, those activities are really fun to be a part of, while still fully packed with knowledge, skills, and inspirations. In my opinion, Skyline breaks the mold of conventional teaching and incorporates a significant amount of socializing. This allows me to get out of my comfort zone, really expand myself, and strengthen my communication skills. Finally, Skyline is a community that grows with our students. We are open to feedback, and we are constantly evolving. The support we receive does not end at Year 12. Instead, the Skyline Alumni Program takes care of us further in our lives. With this, I am 100% confident that I will reach my dream, which is studying for Bachelor of Science at the University of Melbourne, and then pursue a master's degree in mechatronics engineering. In a few years' time, I see myself as a better and more communicative person who's willing to contribute and give back to the community. I really look forward to joining our social enterprise, Skyline Hedge, to offer support to future students to succeed in their lives. In conclusion, Skyline has wonderful relationships with its partner schools, and they're able to deliver a full wraparound supportive framework for us Skyliners. Right now, right here, I would like to acknowledge the hard work of all our teachers, principals, and companion teachers. You guys work really hard to ensure our success. Thank you so much. My experience at Skyline has been transformative, and I am especially honored to be a part of this amazing community. Thank you.
Thank you, Harold. Great speech. Now I would like to invite Charlie Conrad from Akira College, Secondary School, to share her story. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Hi everyone, my name is Charlie and I'm one of the college captains at Alkira Secondary College in Cranbourne North. I enjoy the range of classes, learning spaces that allow the students to develop and learn in the best way they need. I think this is beneficial to the growth and enhances self-confidence as students have the ability and support to learn in the way that's best for them. I'm passionate about sport, coaching, learning, but most importantly, self-growth. I value and support all avenues of learning, developing, and growing as a student, simultaneous to growing as a human. Personally, I had no idea Skyline existed, but I've learned Skyline is like another chance at life. It's an opportunity to really have my best shot at achieving everything I'd planned for my VCE journey. In a way, Skyline is like a lifeline to me. I love the range of resources and different support Skyline have to offer, from online tutoring, mental health support, access to universities to learn more about life after high school, and most importantly, I love the way Skyline has faith in every single student, regardless of how little faith the student has in themselves. After graduating this year, I plan to attend university and study paramedicine, with my backup plan being physiotherapy. Skyline have given me many useful resources, such as explaining how to apply to a university, which university I'm actually able to reach and may be best suited to, but also pointing me towards previous alumni who are currently doing what I'm interested in, allowing me to find out more about the course from a student perspective. The question, where do you find yourself in 5 years' time, is always really difficult to answer, because I like to take things one step at a time, making sure to live in the moment so I don't miss the best part of life. Rather, I like to think where I'd hope to be and where I hope life directs me. And that would be graduated from my university course, studying as either a paramedic or a physiotherapist, coaching many sporting teams on the side to give back to a community that helped me get where I am. But I also hope to be working with Skyline to help enlighten future students of the benefits Skyline offer before it's too late, and giving back to the company that were essentially like a lifeline to me. Skyline is supported by many education partners, all of which who offer access to a range of programs in support for students like myself. This includes books and online education resources to UCAT exam preparation tips, tricks, and study sessions, and an amazing range of online entrepreneurial courses. Our students at Skyline are so incredibly grateful for these partners in supporting our program and doing their part in helping reduce education inequality in Victoria. So on behalf of my Skyline peers, I want to say thank you. Thank you for making our journey in high school as equal and as practical as possible. We all appreciate it so very much. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Thank you, Charlie. I'd now like to introduce Jesse Miller from Western Heights School to also share his story.
Hi, my name is Jesse, and before I begin today, I'd like to acknowledge the land in which I am on, which is the Wadawurrung country, and pay my respects to elders past, present, and emerging, and acknowledge I'm on unceded land, and I do this not out of habit, but out of respect. So hi, my name is Jesse. I'm newly 18. I'm a very passionate person when it comes to most things, but I'm especially passionate about the rights of young people and sticking up for those who can't themselves. I'm from the town of Geelong, born in Werribee, where I've lived in Geelong for the past 15 years. I come from the school of Western Heights College, a school that is focused on academic success, specialist sporting, and acceptance of all. I'm a very proud student of my school. I love what my school offers, strives to provide students with, and the importance that it plays within our broader community and directly. Our school is very community-oriented and has a pure focus on giving back to the community, which is what aligns with my values. Hence why I value my school so much and why I'm such a proud student of my school. I'm very passionate about the rights of people around us. I'm an advocate for family violence victims, where I've given many speeches about this genuine problem within Australia to MPs, people of the community, and at public speaking competitions and events. I'm also passionate about politics. I'm part of the Young Labor, the social left faction. Having an input in politics is such an important thing, especially for youth. It helps create reform and well-needed change within the broader community. As a child that was in out-of-home care, foster care, Skyline has helped me beyond words, and I mean that. Transitioning to independence from a system that I was under for my entire life was very daunting, but with the support of my amazing foster family, and especially Skyline, that has made that transition even more effective and successful. Having Skyline as a safety net has been more than amazing. I love being a part of Skyline. It is, made me create lifelong friendships, develop my social skills and academic skills, and helped me use my interpersonal strengths into every aspect of my life, such as my education, work, and other commitments. I love being able to come together with like-minded individuals such as myself and being able to approach education and life skills with a holistic approach to achieve an outcome that will effectively help me and the people around us, something a lot of students and young people don't have the platform to be able to acquire or achieve. The Skyline residential programs that are offered once a year at the University of Melbourne were absolutely amazing. In year 11, we stayed at Ormond College and this year at Queen's College. Both of these residential programs have helped me understand what residential life is really like. It's helped me bond and create a group of friends. And further, I've also been able to understand what type of university life I would like, and that is residential life, where I can study and create friends and live uni life like I did with Skyline for the residential program. Skyline has been so crucial to those really difficult and hard times during VCE. VCE can be very daunting. However, with Skyline on my shoulder and Skyline Hatch, it makes those challenges, a little bit less challenging and more efficient and enjoyable. After I graduate from high school and Skyline, my aspirations are to go to university and study social work. I'm very passionate about becoming a specialist family violence practitioner, working alongside and with victims of domestic abuse and family violence, to ensure that they get the required assistance and support to recover from such trauma and abuse. I hope to be able to do this as either an on-set counsellor throughout state-run clinics or through the police force, where I aspire to work in the Specialist Family Violence Investigation Unit or the Sexual Offences Unit. Helping people in the community, but especially those who are the most vulnerable when it comes to these things, then getting them to be able to get their lives back on track is what motivates me. It gives me a sense of achievement and accomplishment, as I've been able to potentially help someone from losing their life and getting it back on track. I also, of course, hope to see myself being a part of Skyline and being able to help other students move forward and get the best out of their education as they can as well. I'd like to thank Skyline and thank you to all the people, educators, sponsors, and the founders that help execute this amazing program. This program has helped, is currently helping, and will continue to help thousands of students. Thank you.
Jesse, thanks, mate. That was great. Now I would like to introduce to you a great friend of mine, Rachel from Dandenong High School, to share her story.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you all have been enjoying this event tonight. My name is Rachel and I'm from Dandenong High School, a school rich in diversity and academic and creative opportunities, which must be something I most enjoy about school. I get to explore numerous creative and scientific ideas in an environment which nurtures the minds and ambitions of young people. Drama, literature, chemistry, my favorite subjects at school, which allow me to achieve exactly that, along with participating in the school productions and fulfilling my leadership duties as school captain. Shout out to Leah Davidson, someone I met through Skyline who has greatly influenced my leadership journey. Thanks to Skyline, I've been able to learn how to balance my studies, responsibilities, and passions, the things I really enjoy. These include writing plays, interior design, and acting in performances. I love writing plays and applying my skills to scripting. I love to act and to sing. I also love to dance, but only when nobody is watching. I am no professional. Skyline means many things to me. It's a resource, it's a lifeline, it's a family. My favorite part of this program is the social aspect. Skyline allows me to connect with people, interesting, smart, slightly annoying, but extremely lovely people. Shout out to Joe, some of which I speak to almost daily. The only downside of Skyline is that it forces me to make friends with awesome people who live so far away from me. After graduation next year, I plan to spend my time working, writing, and spending time with the people I love. There'll also be a bit of crying immediately after I graduate. It's the end of an era. When the holidays are finally over, I'll start my university course, most likely a double degree in science and arts. The future has always been something worrying for me to think about. It overwhelms me. There are so many possibilities that it's hard to direct my ambitions down one path. In 5 years' time, I see myself in university and in a new apartment of my own. That is, if real estate prices finally drop. I see myself studying zoology and theatrical arts. I see myself contemplating a TAFE course in interior design. I see myself as the same overwhelmed, overstimulated, and overenthusiastic young woman that I am today. I also see myself as part of Skyline. This program never leaves you. I know that thanks to the alumni here today. I would like to acknowledge this great community. You are our most effective ambassadors, sharing your stories with us and encouraging us to get involved. You push us. You make us laugh. You help build our strong Skyline community. our family. I look forward to joining the alumni team next year. I would like to thank you all for listening this evening, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the ceremony.
Thank you, Rachel. That was so beautiful. Our alumni are an important part of our Skyline community. I'd like to introduce one of them, Rico, to share his personal story since graduating from Skyline.
Thank you, Bilha. So good afternoon, everyone. It's an honor to be here this evening sharing my experience as a participant of the Skyline program. For those who don't know me, I'll give a bit of background on who I am. My name is Rico No, and I had the privilege of being part of the program from 2019 to 2020. Currently, I am pursuing my Bachelor of Pharmacy with honors at Monash University, whilst working at the Alfred Hospital as a student pharmacist, which I'm actually following from today. I just finished my shift. So Skyline program has been an essential part of my journey so far. The program equipped me with a wealth of resources to help me to develop my academic and personal skills. I'll always forever be grateful for the support that I received throughout the program. During my time in the Skyline program, I had the opportunity to participate in various events, which allowed me to represent the program. One of the most memorable ones for me being able to participate in the first ever Mercury conference that was held outside of the UK back in 2019. During that event, I met a variety of people where we discussed the importance of free speech, its definition, and most importantly, who should set the limits on it. Even after graduating from the program, I've had the privilege to participate and get involved in amazing programs Skyline has offered, from working as part of Skyline Hatch, as a tutor helping the students through their VC journeys with online tutorings and revision lectures, which Diana will talk more about, but to even representing Skyline in the Youth Parliament. In the Youth Parliament, the Skyline team drafted a bill on raising the age of criminal responsibility from 10 to 14. We had to then debate and argue why that bill should be made into legislation against an opposing team, and later on we had to refute their bill and argue why their bill should not be made into legislation. Since participating in the Youth Parliament, we've seen significant progress with this topic, with the government deciding to lift the age of criminal responsibility from 10 to 12, and they're hoping to raise it by 14 by 2027. The Skyline program has been instrumental in helping me to develop the skills and confidence I needed to pursue my dreams. I hope that my experience can inspire others to take advantage of the opportunities that come their way and achieve their goals. I'll give you all one piece of advice that I was told when I first joined the Skyline program. You get out what you get put into the program, and this could not be more true. Every time I've helped Skyline program out, I've always gotten an amazing opportunity in return. So be bold, don't be scared, and don't be scared to take part of the program. Thank you all for listening, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for Skyline and its participants.
Thank you, Rico, for sharing your story. Now I would like to introduce another alum, Tiano. Tiano is a key part of our Skyline Hatch team and will share her story on what she has been doing since complete a VCE. Thank you, Tiano.
Hi everyone, thanks Joe. I'm Thiana and it's an honor to be speaking to you today. I graduated from South Auckland Secondary College and the Skyline program in 2019. After this, I went on to study Bachelor of Psychological Science at Monash University, and I'm currently studying a graduate diploma of Psychology Advanced with the hopes to become a registered psychologist and work with children and youth. Skyline really made my high school journey unique. As many Skyliners, I only moved to Australia in 2015 when I was in high school, and Skyline really helped me in all aspects of my life. Not only financially, but my fellow classmates, my program managers, and everyone in the organization made me feel like I belonged to a greater family. Some advice I would give the current Skyline students would be to enjoy every moment of their studies now and to never miss an opportunity to get involved with the Skyline community because it is a family that has come to stay. And I speak from experience when I say this because it has been 4 years since I graduated from the Skyline program and I never stopped being involved with the organization. I had the honor to tutor in the first ever exam revision series that Skyline Foundation ran in 2020. And since then, I have been working at Skyline Hatch, Skyline's new social enterprise. At Skyline Hatch, I have multiple hats. I tutor English as an additional language. I am an admin, and I also work on our social media along with another Skyline alumna, Jody. Apart from me and Jody, there are also multiple other Skyline alumni involved with Hatch. We have Holly, Nan, Gypsy, Liam, we have Prab, Anne, Oliver, and Michaela as well, who only graduated last year. We all love to share our experiences and knowledge with all the current Skyline students. I can definitely say that one of the highlights of my work with Skyline Hatch is when I get to visit Skyline Education Foundation events like the residential camp and get to know and talk to all of the students. So I would like to leave the students today with saying that it's important to know you have many people that care about you and your future in this community, and to never miss the chance to be involved more. Thank you.
Thank you, Theano. I'd now like to introduce Christina Harriet from Maryborough Education Centre, where she's the head of science and valued partner of the School of Skyline. Christina will now speak about Skyline from a school's perspective.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm Christina, and I'm from the small town of Maryborough in central Victoria, and it's been a pleasure to be associated with Skyline for a few years now. We've got 4 Year 11s and a Year 12 student who are signed up with the scholarship program. And apart from the financial incentives, they just love that. But it's all about the support, the access to mentors, the masterclasses, the SAC prep, stress workshops, and revision lectures that they really appreciate. As a very, as a rural school, as a low socio-educational school, it is so important for us to be able to provide these opportunities for our students, especially the high-flying students, but all our students to be able to be the best they can be. So we've signed up all our 3-4 students. They're in the Hatch program. So Sally came all the way up to Maryborough and signed them all up, which that was actually fantastic that she could do that. I feel that gave them a sense of belonging, like we're part of a team, we're in this together, we can work hard and we can achieve our dreams. A lot of our students are from first in their family to go to uni, so a lot of their families have got no idea what's ahead, and some of them are quite scared for their students to be, their kids to be moving away from Maryborough. But being in a group that are working together, studying together, aspiring, to go on and do good things, we are able to, it's just that access and the opportunities that is great for Skyline. I spoke to all the students today, and they were all very like, oh, this is great. Like it said, it's all about opportunities. It's all about, the revision lectures are fantastic. Even the stress workshops. I've quite a few of them signed up for the GAT, like the GAT that's coming up very soon, and I highly recommend the GAT workshop. Like preparation, like it's a little bit different than it was a few years ago. So just it was such a high standard last year. I tried to access all sorts of information about the GAT, but just going to that GAT presentation from Skyline was amazing. I thought, wow, the kids are well and truly prepared to go, and so they'll all be signed up to do that this year. I said again, from rural Victoria, it's the higher the aspirations, the more they're going to move away and aspire to go to university, and hopefully they'll come back to our town and share those skills. Like the skill level from our town will be heightened, and we appreciate just all the opportunities they can get. And I said it's opening their eyes up so that they can see the big wide world out there. As it's been such a pleasure to listening to all the students tonight and all the wonderful things, the fact that they can go and visit universities and get to Melbourne and just see what it's just a different sort of life that they are exposed to. So thank you very much to Sally and Bridget, and just been a part of Skyline. But I said I'm really so pleased that we are part of it all, and that we took the initiative to actually sign them. All our 3-4 students are part of it, and so it's just fantastic. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Christina. That was very lovely. Now I would like to pass on to Bridget to wrap up this wonderful evening. Thank you, Bridget.
To all our speakers, Archie, Nikisha, I can see you. Hi Song, Charlie, Jessie, Rachel, and Rico and Theano. Congratulations on an amazing job, well done. And a very special thank you to Christina. MEC is an amazing partner school of both our program and Hatch, and we really appreciate you coming along and speaking from the school perspective. We hear so much in the media about what's going on in our schools and in rural communities, and it's a really important part of Skyline and the work we do. I think you will all agree with me that our students are an inspiration to all our community, and they make working at Skyline such a joy. I know there'll be a few members of my team that'll have tears in their eyes listening to their speech. Nancy, I know you're there somewhere. I think you'll all agree that the world is in good hands for the future. So to everyone who joined us this evening, thank you. We are not able to run our programs and support our students without you, so I hope you will continue to do so. Everything Skyline does is in partnership. We are just one part of a system of collective impact wrapping around our students and alumni to support them and realise their dreams. We will be in touch with you over the next few weeks to ask for your continued support of our program. But thank you all. I hope you enjoyed this evening. You've just met a small part of our class of 2023, but what an inspiration they are. So thank you all for joining us.
Keep pushing. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. It ain't about that's something. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. It's always gonna be the middle of the mountain.